And a very pleasant good evening to everyone from H.F. Brockman Gymnasium here at Kewanee High School. We have got girls high school volleyball action tonight, and our first game will feature the sophomores, the Boiler Girls, against the Lady Trojans of Mendota High School. Hello, everybody. I'm Bob McKee, along with Amanda Johnson, and nice to have you with us here on this late Tuesday afternoon, soon to be Tuesday evening. And Amanda, so very nice to see you today.
Oh, nice to see you as well.
Well, there we go. It's going to be a challenge for the Boiler Girls as their roster is somewhat limited by numbers. Mendota, on the other hand, does not seem to have that problem. And in the event, we'll get into a little bit more analysis in just a moment, but let's mention our Boiler Booster live stream sponsors. They include Breed Loves in Sporting Goods in downtown Kewanee, Ed Morse Automotive Group, Chevy and GM of Kewanee, Hammond Henry Hospital, Geneseo and Kewanee, Union Federal Savings and Loan, Goods Furniture of Kewanee, the State Bank of Tulane, Gustafson Ford of Kewanee, OSF St. Luke Medical Center in Kewanee, Great Dane of Kewanee, the Community State Bank, Galva and Kewanee, Kewanee Physical Therapy and Rehab Specialist, also by Martin Engineering of Neponsit, the Kewanee Schools Foundation, Edward Jones in downtown Kewanee, Cernovich's Auto and Truck Wrecking of Kewanee, also the People's National Bank, Cerno's Bar and Grill, and Coco's Coffee Shop, both in downtown Kewanee, and also the Mel Foster Company. Well, once again, everyone, I'm Bob McKee, along with Amanda Johnson, and nice to have you with us on this Tuesday afternoon. And Amanda, a challenge for Coach Emma Lindemeyer's sophomore team. Numbers are a little bit restrictive tonight. They have basically only one substitution pattern, at least relative player to player, that they'll have available. After that, everyone's going to stay out there, it looks like.
Yeah, it's hard when you do that because if somebody has a bad night and you don't have anybody on the bench to sub them out, it kind of wreaks havoc on your flow of your game. So.
Well, they're also playing a freshman game over in the Goods Gym tonight at the same time. And Aaliyah Swearingen normally would be on this sophomore roster, but tonight she's over playing with the freshmen. So it's going to be bare bones. One of the players has left the team, so one less name on the roster. So I guess that's just a challenge the Boiler Girls will have to take on here tonight. All right, it looks like the pregame warm-ups are done. And I believe we're going to be getting some starting lineups here in just a moment, as the Boiler Girls playing host tonight to the Mendota Lady Trojans. And Mendota, on the other hand, seems to have a pretty solid roster there, but I suppose those things kind of fluctuate from one team to the next and from one school to the next.
Yeah, in 1 year from the next, you never know.
And in some cases, even one moment to the next.
Yeah, very true. Injury, sickness, anything can plague it.
All right, again, we're waiting for the starters here. So for the Mendota Lady Trojans, starting off will be number 3, Riley Erlenborn. Number 5, Kaylee Brown. Number 11 is Haley Diaz. The libero is number 1, Reagan Atherton. Also starting number 14, Carson Doyle. And number 15, Alacia Denk. Chris Salazar is the head coach of the Mendota sophomore team. And the Trojans wearing those road uniforms, the purple with the gold letters and trim, the black shorts.
Yep, I think for volleyball they take on the name the Spikers.
The Spikers, okay, all right.
I don't know what the background of that is because they are the Trojans otherwise, but they've been the Spikers for quite a while.
Oh, okay. All right. You mean that word that says Spikers right there on their uniform?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one we...
Yep, they're called the Spikers.
All right, starting off tonight for the Kewanee Boiler Girls, number 1, a sophomore, Ellie Welgott. Another sophomore, number 4, is Olivia Ralston. A third sophomore, number 10, is Lily Lee. Also a sophomore, Alonda Aguilera. A sophomore, the libero, number 12, Riley Blades. A sophomore, number 13, is Abrielle Ensley. And a freshman, number 23, is Evelyn Schultz. Emma Lindmeyer is the head coach of the Boiler Girls sophomore team. The varsity game will be coming up here in just a little bit, but right now we've got sophomore action. And the Boiler Girls, of course, wearing those home uniforms with the white jerseys, the orange and black letters and trim, and the black shorts. And it would appear that we have just one official here for game one.
They don't bring the second one in until the varsity game.
Oh, okay.
Because the other one's doing the freshman game in the other gym. So that means the people at the bench over there running this clock have to work with substitutions and all that good stuff.
You sound like you've seen this before.
I have.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, they do this at tournaments too. I don't necessarily like it.
Well, it sure puts the heat on the one official, that's for sure.
Yeah, they have to call everything, and then sometimes the people behind the scoreboard will help them, and sometimes he'll rely on the coaches for line calls, and hopefully they're honest.
They are. They're all honest. Come on
No.
now. Well, in any event, let's see how all of that works out here. As we're waiting for the start of this one here. Teams are out on the floor, and now they're waving in the boy-girl substitution, and Labarro checking in.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they have Ellie Wellgott set tonight, because she was warming up as a setter. I don't think I've seen her set this year. But I think that's because Aaliyah's in the other gym. She's usually the second setter.
All right, well.
So we'll see.
All right. Great observation. It looked like the boiler girls were going to serve, but apparently that will not be the case. And it will be Mendota, Riley Erlenborn to serve. And the whistle, and off we go. Nice serve to the back row, bumped up. Boiler girls will pop it over in the three. Evelyn Schultz from the front row left. Mendota up on top. That ball's going to roll right down the net, the top of the net, and curl down on the boiler girls side. No defense in the world for that one, is there?
Yeah, we got to know that since we're sending free balls over to them, they're going to run special plays on those, so we got to be careful when you just hit the ball back at them.
All right. Kaylee Brown checked out Riley Erlenborn to serve again for the Spikers. Bumped by Riley Blades. Up ahead, the front row pushed across by Lily Lee. Trojans working their front row to the back row. Blades with a nice bump. Or the girls up front on the left side, sent over this time by Ellie Wellgott. Mendota in three. It's going to be deep. Boiler girls are going to let it go. It's off the line, and the Boiler girls have tied this one up at one. Lily Lee to serve from that back row straight away. As Natalie Fluckiger will check in. And the Boiler girls with a nice serve that time. And how about that? Mendota not able to catch up with the play. And Lily Lee to serve once again. 2-1 is the Boiler girl advantage. We're just underway on this Tuesday. Next serve, this one's a little bit too deep. You know, interesting, you'd mentioned the last time we'd seen the Boiler girls about some of their serving. We spoke with Coach after that game and said, hey, is there an area of concern that you'd like to see addressed? And sure enough, that was it. But in any event, Boiler girls send it over in three from the front row on the left side. Mendota, front row left side, pushed over by Haley Diaz. Boiler girls will bump it across. Mendota sets her front row. And a deep shot, a nice bump that time by Ellie Wellgott. Back to the front row on the left side. And the ball left a little bit short by Olivia Ralston. And the Trojans pick up the point, and they now lead 3-2. Service time for Leah Henkel of Mendota. Boiler girls doing a nice job pushing it over in three. Mendota back to that front row left side again. Haley Diaz, nice bump by Riley Blades of Kewanee. Up ahead and a nice shot this time by Evelyn Schultz. She really had that one measured, didn't she?
Yeah, she's a force to be reckoned with in the front row.
All right, we're tied at 3. Service time coming up here for Olivia Ralston of the Boiler girls. And she'll send it over, a nice little floater. Mendota does a nice job to dig that one off the floor. That ball was dying. Boiler girls straight away this time. Evelyn Schultz with two hands pushes it over. Back to Mendota. They'll bump it across. Haley Diaz again getting that done. And Kewanee on the front row right side. Yeah, nice shot down the line. Good eye, good shot that time by Natalie Fluckiger. And it's 4-3 Kewanee.
She's staying with the Wellgotts this year.
Oh, is she? Service time again for the Boiler girls. Olivia Ralston sends it over. And Mendota a little bit confused that time. And Kewanee now leading 5-3.
It's all about communication, and if you don't have it, the ball's going to drop.
Olivia Ralston to serve once again for the Boiler girls. Mendota up ahead. On the left side, here's a deep shot. It's too deep. Off the fist of Kaylee Brown. And a point for the Boiler girls. 6-3, the Kewanee advantage. We're in the first set. Just 2 reserves on the sophomore bench tonight for Kewanee. And the Boiler girls serving it once again. Mendota bumping it over in 3. Nice job by Carson Doyle. Boiler girls front row left. Ellie Well got high for the slam. Yes, it's going to go. Mendota tried to respond, not able to get it done. And Kewanee leads 7-3 in this first set. Amanda, advantage or disadvantage when you have to play all the minutes like many of these girls will tonight?
They get a little tired.
Kind of argue it both ways, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, but sometimes it's okay. I mean, the more you play, the more experience you get, which in turn would make your skills better. So it's not a bad thing if they get a lot of playing time. It just it's bad when they have a bad night, which they don't look like they're doing too bad tonight.
No, not at all. 7-4, Mendota to serve. Going to be an ace.
Yep.
Right off the fist of one of the defenders, not able to control.
Miscommunication there. Riley should have been screaming a lot earlier for that one if she wanted it.
7-5, Boiler girls. Mendota to serve once again. Carson Doyle outside the right line. She'll send it across. Boiler girls bump it up very nicely. They'll push it over in 2. And Mendota not able to respond here. I believe the key there was that Lily Lee saw a weak spot in the defense.
There's a hole right behind the blockers.
Evelyn Schultz to serve now for Kewanee. Boiler girls leading 8-5. She sends a nice floater over.
Oh, Elle Ensley couldn't quite get it back over.
Ends up being called for touching it twice.
Yep. She wanted to hit that one.
Well, it was the right thought. 8-6 is the Boiler girl advantage. And now for Mendota serving it will be Carly Organ. She'll step in and send it over. Boiler girls will bump it up. Nice job by Ellie Wellgott. She'll get it back. She sends a line drive a little bit way too deep. You can see her kind of loading up on that one.
Yeah, she just got behind it instead of on top of it.
8-7. Boiler girls lead. Now just 1.
Short in the net.
And again, Carly Organ to serve, but this one does come up short.
Easy point for us. I like those.
Indeed, yeah. 9-7 is the Kewanee advantage. And Alondra Aguilera will step in and serve for the Boiler girls. She'll float it across. Mendota in 3 from the front row left.
Popped up.
That one just kind of caught Ellie Well got a little off balance there and not able to respond to that one. 9-8 is the Boiler girl advantage. And Mendota to serve once again as Abby McNallis will step in to do that. And she'll send it over. This one bumped by the Boiler girls goes to the back row just about. Nobody able to catch up with this one, and all of a sudden we're tied at 9. And Mendota has kind of steadily been climbing back into this one. Abby McNallis to serve again for the Spikers. Up ahead, this one gets across, and then Mendota not able to catch it. Good effort on that left side by Riley Erlenborn, but it's a point for Kewanee. Boiler girls leading 10-9. Ellie Wellgott to serve for Kewanee. And she'll send it under the net this time.
It's too bad.
It'll tie things up at 10 apiece. And service time coming up here from Reagan Atherton of the Spikers. The ball just clearing the net. Boy, that's a great serve.
I'm surprised Ellie even got to that one.
Yeah. Well, she really dove hard, gave it all she had, but that's just a great serve that time by Atherton. 11-10, Mendota. Atherton to serve once again. This time the Boiler girls will set it up. They'll go back to the middle row, sent over by Ellie Wellgott. Mendota's having trouble here. Do they get it over? Oh, my, great job that time by Carissa Freeman to save it. Boiler girls in 3. Mendota setting it up. On that left side, here's a shot. And it's going to be a blistering shot. Boiler girls not able to handle that one. 12-10, Mendota.
Now, Coach was a little bit upset. She wants them to hit at Mendota and roll shots, and tips are going over.
All All right, let's see if the Boiler girls can respond to that. Up on the right side, this one deep off of Abrielle Ensley. Mendota does a nice job in 3 to bump it across. And it will be Kiwani sending it over. Yeah, there you go. Right off the outstretched hand that time of Carly Organ. Point for the Boiler girls, 12-11 Mendota. Kiwani to serve as Riley Blades, the Boiler girl Labaro, will do the serving here. And she'll push it over. Mendota working the front row to the right side. Blades will bump it up. And Kiwani sends it across. Ooh, just about over the net that time.
Good breaks by
Evelyn Schultz, yeah. And then she comes back and just a little tap right between the defenders. And we're tied up at 12. Boy, Evelyn got her money's worth on that round.
She got points for staying out of the net and then taking care of the ball at the same time.
That is pretty amazing. Mendota kind of amazing here to keep that one alive. They'll send it over.
Nice.
Goes, oh, yes indeed. Nice is correct. Evelyn Schultz with a powerhouse kill.
That was a great hit off the side of the blockers.
And it's 13-12 in favor of the Boiler girls. Kiwani serving. Mendota hits this one high. It hits one of the speakers. Strapped up above. Yeah. And the Trojan's not able to bounce back after that.
It's so hard to play things out of the ceiling.
That it really is. There's quite a number of obstacles here in the Boiler girls, the Boiler ceiling. Nevertheless, Mendota off the Kiwani serve. And that's going to be an ace.
That was a nice kill.
Rather a nice kill, I beg your pardon. They just blasted that one down the line, nobody home. And so 14-13 Kiwani. And service time once again for the Trojans as Riley Erlenborn will do the honors here. They'll send it across. Kiwani bumping, not able to control the bump. However, that ball is going to sail out of bounds. Going to bounce into the Boiler girl bench. We're all tied up at 14. And again, Riley Erlenborn to serve here for Mendota. She'll send it across. Kiwani bumping it up. That one's going backwards off one of the I-beams at the ceiling, and Boiler girls cannot get that one over.
That's tough. I think I probably would have passed it and just tried to push it over that last one.
15-14 the advantage for Mendota. Serving again is Riley Erlenborn.
She's got some really strong
trouble
serves.
Here.
Yeah, those are really strong serves.
16-14 now the Mendota advantage. Riley Erlenborn again to serve here for the Spikers. One of the girls off the Mendota serve, sends it over in 2. Mendota up ahead on the left side. This ball's deep, but it's going to drop in the back line. Boiler girls not able to get there. And Amanda, I wonder if the short bench is maybe now having a little effect.
Yeah, you only get 2 timeouts, so you can't really waste them on just little things. So I know coach is yelling it onto the floor to try to get their attention.
17-14 Mendota. Boiler girls in 3 off the serve. That one's going to travel down the net. Very nicely done that time by Olivia Ralston. The ball hits the net, and that breaks the trajectory, if you will. And Mendota not able to respond to that. 17-15 is the Mendota advantage. Lily Lee to serve now for Kiwani. She'll send it across. Mendota on that front row left side. Haley Diaz will push it over. Boiler girls with Ellie Wellgott from the middle roll. And her back to the net, sends it over. Mendota at the front row, pushes it across. Boiler girls will send it over in 3. It's going to be blocked. It's going to be off Kiwani. How they saved that one.
Did a nice job that time.
Yeah, it's very, very well
She
done.
did a great job picking that one off the net after she was blocked. That's tough to do. She did some kind of matrix move over there.
Well, that was pretty amazing, whatever it was. 17-16 is the advantage for Mendota. And service time here for the Boiler girls. Oh, my.
Oh, still going.
Oh, my. The Boiler girls in 3. That ball was rolling down the net. It took a great save just to save it. Now a slam at the net by the Trojans. Make it the Spikers. And the Boiler girls are going to leave this one a little bit short. And it's now 18-16 Mendota. Lots of good action in this one, but Boiler girls not able to quite seal that one down. Service time coming up here for Mendota. They'll send it deep. Boiler girls to bump it up ahead.
Push deep.
Oh, nicely done. Ball back to the back line, dropping just inside. Somebody's been to the optometrist, I believe. 18-17 Mendota. Another serve here for Kewanee. Nice job by Olivia Ralston. Mendota sits up front. Oh, a great block up front by Evelyn Schultz. Wow.
I think Lily Lee is Evelyn's biggest cheerleader on that one.
Tied score at 18. Kewanee to serve here. Olivia Ralston will send it over. Mendota, nice diving effort that time by Kaylee Brown to keep it alive. Mendota not able to convert. And the Boiler Girls with the point. Kewanee leads 19-18. And it will be, once again, Olivia Ralston serving for Kewanee. Mendota bumping it back and forth, left to right, now straight away. And this one off of the outstretched arm of the Boiler Girls, Riley Blades. We're tied at 19. Mendota to serve once again. Carson Doyle from this back row. On the right side, she'll approach. Sending it over, that's a nice serve. Riley Blades bumping it up. They'll go to the left side. And this one's going to be a little bit short, blocked by Mendota. And then a point for Mendota as they're going to send it into the middle row. And Boiler Girls not able to catch up with that one. 20-19 in favor of Mendota.
Nathalie Flukiger is doing a really good job for Kewanee picking up digs.
All right. Great observation. Look out. Trouble for the Boiler Girls. Can they say what they do? Riley Blades gets it back, and she'll send it over. Mendota at the front row is going to be deep, and it's going to be off the line.
Oh, I thought for sure we touched that one.
Now we're going to show tied at 20 on the scoreboard. I'm guessing what you had to say is correct. Evelyn Schultz a serve now for the Boiler Girls. From the right side of the line, she'll send it deep. Mendota bumping to their front row. They'll push it across. Kewanee having trouble a little bit out of sync on this play, not able to control. And it's 21-20 in favor of Mendota. Riley Blades back in for the Boiler Girls.
It's hard to pass off of a block when a blocker hits the ball and it sends it different directions. It's almost like playing it off the ceiling.
Oh, wow. Carly Organ to serve here for Mendota. She'll take it deep. It's going to be an ace as that ball falls right in front of the defenders. And once again, it'll be Carly Organ to serve. Mendota now leading 22-20. We're in the first set. There's the serve, a little floater across. While the girls are bumping it up.
Nice swing.
Yes, indeed. Ellie Wellgott goes high up in the air for that one.
Yeah, she has a pretty high vertical. She's not very tall. But she can jump and get a hold of that ball and put it down.
I wish I could jump. 22-21 Mendota. Service time for the Boiler Girls. They'll float one across. Pushed
tip.
over.
Yep.
Right into the hole of the defense. And Mendota now leading 23-21. And Coach Emma Lindenmeyer is going to call a timeout here for the Boiler Girls.
Yeah, she should. 23-21.
The official didn't see it.
Yeah.
Took a while to get through. But you're talking about how the scorers table would help out, and that was the situation right there. The official, there's only one, as you'd mentioned.
Right.
Can't see that.
Right. Yeah, usually timeouts, though. He's paying attention, but usually we have to yell, timeout. Sometimes they'll buzz the horn. Just depends.
Well, you'd mentioned, with just the two timeouts, you don't want to waste one, and I guess here, down 23-21, I suppose the thinking at that point is let's try and see if we can't still pull this one out. You know, what do you do? What do you say at that point other than, hey, don't lose?
Yeah, we're trying to shake the server, give them time to think about getting that serve over the net. And then we need to pass the ball and then be more aggressive on our hits because sometimes we're a little timid and we don't hit the ball like we should, and we can hit the ball. We've seen everybody on this team be able to jump and hit the ball.
Right.
And it might be somebody's off night. So maybe she's saying, okay, we need to set it to this person. There's holes in the back. There's holes right over the blocker. She's probably just giving them ideas of where to send the ball.
All right, let's see how it plays out. Timeout is over. Both teams back on the floor. 23-21 Mendota. And it will be Abby Magnalis to serve now for the Spikers. The approach and the serve. Nice job that time by Olivia Ralston to dig it out. Boiler Girls push it over in 3. Mendota working the front row on the left side. It's into the net. It's short. Point for the Boiler Girls. 23-22 Mendota.
Yep. Now we just got to get our serves over.
All right, let's see what happens. Ali Welgott to step back and serve. For Kiwani. Right on that right line on the back row. She'll bring it forward.
Nice one. Ace
Oh,
serve.
my. The
That's
back
what we
row
need.
defenders, yes, the back row defenders just kind of froze for a moment.
They didn't even move.
Yeah. So we're tied at 23. Whatever coach had to say in the timeout must have worked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. The game is on the line here again. First set tied at 23. Ali Welgott to serve for Kiwani. She'll straddle that right line and now comes out.
Oh,
and
no.
it goes right into the net.
Game point.
Point for Mendota. And for the Spikers, Carson Doyle back out onto the floor. Service time coming up here from Reagan Atherton. 24-23 Mendota. Nice serve. Boy, the girls will bump it up to the front row. Left side will push it into the net, and that's going to do it. 25-23 Mendota will take this very first set. And that was a tough one, Amanda, in that the Boiler girls stayed tough.
Yeah.
They worked themselves right back into it, and only to just let it kind of get away at the end.
Yeah, I mean, just little mistakes here and there. And like I said, these girls can swing, but if you're having an off night and you start doubting yourself, that's when things go wrong. So I know Liv's not picking on her, but her roll shots weren't going over. So coach needs to tell her, if you can't roll shot it and you're not going to swing, you need to push it deep corner, push it, where they're not, instead of trying to roll shot it because her roll shots aren't working. But yeah, if I had a sub, maybe I would sub her out and tell her that. But she's got to tell her from the bench. I mean, she had one timeout she could have used, but at that point in time, it was late.
What constitutes when you can substitute and not? Is it simply a matter of you need to play to stop out on the floor?
No, since they only had 2 subs and those subs went in for different positions, there was no more subs for that position.
Oh.
So, like in the Liv, when she was struggling a little bit, she couldn't take her out. She didn't have anybody to go in for because that's not one of the positions. She put in Alondra for I think it was Ella Ensley, and Nathalie went in for, I'm trying to think who'd she go in for. Anyway, they were already used in different positions, so there was no more subs.
So nothing you could do.
You can't take anybody out then. Now, if they have a really, like they're struggling with the passing, what you can do is you can hide that person strategically. You can pull people back and shift people over and hide them in the back corner if you had to. But then it helps if you have a timeout. So that way you can communicate that, hey, she's struggling, let's try to help her out, because that's what you want to do with your teammates, is help them out whatever way you can. But you can hide them a little bit. As far as hitting goes, you have other people that you can set to. Hopefully they're there, because if they're not there and not calling their numbers, you can't set them. But sometimes you have to go to that position because of the setter is just running that way, or it's the best set that she can give. So there's little ways to work around it, and I think we missed a couple serves in there that would have helped.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
I mean, they also missed some serves, but I think they only missed 1. We missed like 2, so it wasn't a whole lot of serves that we missed. Just little errors here and there, and we need to hit at the spikers, because when we hit at them and we hit well, they tend to not be able to pick it up.
Well, and the last time that we worked a game together, you talked about the serving, and it was a tight game. And I think during that particular game, there were 4 or 5 serves that kind of went awry. And you look back in a very, very tight game and you say, my goodness, that's a big deal at that point.
Yeah.
Well, in any event, Mendota takes that first one 25-23 from the Mendota perspective. And let's see what happens in this set number 2. And you were talking about hiding players. I used to play volleyball years ago, and I'm used to being hiding. In fact, they didn't even let me in the gymnasium. They said, we're going to hide this guy out here in the hallway.
Well, they have to have 6 on the floor.
And maybe, they put a statue up. They just put a cardboard statue in my place.
Oh, and I just saw that, sorry not to interrupt, the YMCA is starting up the volleyball league again.
Are they really?
For adults.
Oh, wow.
So check that out if you're wanting to play. I think it's Thursday nights.
I would love to. I have a bad left ankle. No, seriously, I talked to a specialist about an operation.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the problem is the rehab means 6 weeks. 6 weeks of setting down and you cannot put your foot on the floor.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that. In any event, Mendota jumps out to a quick 1-0 lead here. I have given consideration to having that operation, but I have no idea when I would possibly have 6 weeks to send there and do nothing. And so you top that off with the fact that it would kill what little dietary plan I have. I'd be in real trouble. Nice volley to get this next set started here.
Oh,
and a
nice
great block at the net.
Just
However, it's off of Evelyn Schultz out of bounds. Great defensive position. Just not able to control it. And that'll tie things up here at 1. And for the Trojans, service time here for Riley Erlenborn. She'll send it over, and Kiwani bumps it across into Trojans on that front row. Diaz sends it deep. And Riley Blades having trouble here. A diving attempt by Ellie Wellgott coming up a little bit short. Well, I tell you what, she's going to have a couple of floor burns at this rate.
I do love the never give up attitude, though.
I hear you there. So, but in any event, Mendota jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Trojans with the serve. Boiler Girls get it over in 3, but it's too deep. And just like that, it's 4-0 Mendota. So Mendota going back to that last game right now on a 6-0 run. Service time once again for Riley Erlenborn of Mendota. The spiker, she'll send it over. Boiler Girls having trouble here.
She's served really well the last game, too. She's really hard serves. She's probably going to adjust the girls now. Yep.
5-0 is the Mendota advantage. And again, it will be Erlenborn to serve. Boiler Girls continue to have trouble. That ball off the back row defense and out of bounds. And it's 6-0 Mendota. And again, Riley Erlenborn to serve here for the Spikers. Their bench are very animated over there, I might add. Deep shot. This one's off the inline, and Boiler Girls will get the score there. 6-1 is the Mendota advantage as Kiwani finally kind of starts to stem the tide just a little bit. Olivia Ralston to serve for the Boiler Girls. Mendota leading in the second set 6-1. And there's the service.
Good serve.
Oh,
they got it over, but we picked it up.
That's incredible on both sides of the net that time. Mendota had the ball literally roll off of a player. And Mendota keeps it alive, and the Boiler Girls not able to catch up with this one, and it's now 7-1 as the Spikers have extended their lead.
You have to have some good reaction time.
yeah, that was incredible. Leah Henkel serving now for the Trojans, make it the Spikers, and Boiler Girls not able to control. Amanda, easy to say that from here. I get it, but that ball appeared that was going to be out on that left side. Nevertheless, 8-1 Mendota.
A little communication would help.
Leah Henkel serving once again for the Spikers. Boiler Girls push it over in 3. Nicely done by Evelyn Schultz. Mendota front row left it blocked by Schultz, but it drops on the Boiler Girls side of it.
Yeah, all she has to do is penetrate the net, which means gets her hands on their side of the net, so that way when it does hit, it falls on their side. She's just not penetrating it over the net.
Is that a positioning thing or just didn't get there?
She's not quite there, and she's not pressing with her hands.
Mendota with a nice set going here. Boiler Girls bump it over in 1. Mendota sets her front row. Left side, it'll be tossed over to the back row. Riley Blades digs it out for Kiwani. Straight ahead to Schultz.
Double hit.
And
there we go.
It'll be a double hit by Leah Henkel. And that's because that ball was coming straight at her about 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
No. 9-2 is the Mendota advantage here in the second set. Evelyn Schultz, who's had a nice night so far, will do the serving here. She'll step into it, floats it across. Boiler Girls, or rather Mendota bumping to the front row.
Second
Boiler
setter.
Girls, everyone pulling away to clear.
I know why, too, because Lily Lee is a setter on the floor, and she took the first hit. So when she takes the first hit, somebody else on the floor has to go get it. There should be some person on the floor saying, I got it, and know that it's theirs if she can't get to it.
10-2 Mendota. Boiler Girls in 3 off the Spiker serve. Mendota this time leaves it short at the net from the front row on the left side. Still the Spikers leading 10-3 here in the second set. And for Kiwani, checking in will be Alondra Aguilera as it's 10-3 Mendota. Mendota took the first one, 25-23.
Ooh,
And this
close.
time the Spikers leave it a little bit short of the net. Nice job by the Boiler girls up front to make sure that one wasn't going over.
Yeah, that was a really close
Looked
set.
like those hands might have been closer to that net, as you had mentioned. 10-4. Boiler girls to serve. They'll float it across. Spikers almost running into each other, but Mia Behringer will take it over. Boiler girls not able to respond, unfortunately. And it's 11-4, Mendota. Service time for the Spikers here, as coming in will be Carly Organ. She also did a good job of serving in that first set as well. And she'll push it across. Riley Blades digs it out for the Boiler girls. And it will be Olivia Ralston pushing it over. Mendota in 2. Boiler girls finally send it over in 3. Mendota bumping up to that front row on the left side. Boiler girls now on that left side deep. Mendota doing a nice job of digging it out. Up to the left side, sent over by Riley Erlenborn. Boiler girls trying to catch up with this play, unfortunately cannot do it. And it's 12-4. In general, Amanda, it's pretty impressive the way girls volleyball, the level of play has gotten better here in the last, whatever you want to say, 5, 10, 15 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the game is just exploding.
Yep. I know the volleyball at the junior high level has gotten a lot better than it used to ever be when I was in junior high.
Carly Organ to serve.
Oh,
my, this one a little bit too deep off of Ellie Wellgott.
She's
And they're
asking
gonna
for a touch.
and
But
they're going to say that she's asking for that, but I don't think she's going to get it.
no.
I've heard this phrase used in other places, but it's appropriate here, and that is explosive growth.
Yeah.
Service time coming up here for Carly Organ of Mendota. Boiler girls trying to push it over. They'll get it across. Mendota in 3. That's a deep shot. That one's inside the back line. That one just blazed right past the back row defense, and it's 14-4 in favor of the Spikers. And
I think it was touched a little bit, too.
I think this is where the short bench is maybe kind of hurting a little bit. Nevertheless, the Spikers are getting it done, so credit to them. Boiler girls will send it over. No, they will not. It looked like that ball was going to go across, but
Yeah, it's too tight.
and a timeout taken by Coach Emma Lindenmeyer, 15-4 Mendota. And at this moment, Amanda, it's things are looking a little tough here.
Yeah, this is a game where you might not have the players, and you might have to be on the floor the whole time. You have to. This is a great game to learn that you have to get past your mistakes, and you have to move on. So in these instances, you have nobody to come in for you. So you're going to have to make yourself try to get over it, which is a learning thing, and it's great to learn. Just you hate to have it in a game.
Right, yeah.
But it is one of those things. I mean, you'll have that in the small group of girls that they have. I mean, our freshman and sophomore teams are pretty small, and if somebody's sick or hurt, it does hurt the team quite a bit. So
Something about being out there on an island all by yourself kind of tough sometimes. I'm still fascinated with the jumbotron here, trying to get a scope of this thing. It is a pretty incredible thing.
I wish they would have put it on the other side so I could look at it.
I hear what you're saying. I have heard there's some possibility that might happen.
Oh.
I don't know when. These things are kind of expensive, so
Yeah.
probably not tomorrow afternoon.
No. No.
15-4 Mendota, back to live action. And once again, Carly Organ serving for the Spikers. Boiler girls push it across in 3. Mendota up on this right side. Going to be sent over by Mia Behringer. Boiler girls push it in 3. Oh, great job this time by Leah Henkel. I thought that ball was going to drop for Kiwani. Henkel came out of nowhere to save it. Boiler girls push it over in 3. Oh, that's a great job.
Yep,
finding the hole on the floor. Point for Kiwani. 15-5 is the Mendota advantage. Ellie Wellgott to serve now for the Boiler girls.
Let's see if we can get a bunch of serves.
She'll send it over, and the Trojans may get the Spikers up ahead on the left side. Deep shot by Riley Erlenborn. Boy, the girls do a nice job of digging this one out. Mendota returns the favor. Pushed over by Charlie Dankenbring. And the Boiler girls will push it across. Mendota works to the front row. This one's going to be out.
Yep. Yeah,
one was
Liv
going-
Ralston looked down as soon as she hit that and was like, oh.
Yeah.
But you don't have your teammates looking or helping you out. It's kind of hard.
If I could turn back the hands
Yeah.
of time,
Yeah, it's a good song.
it is 15-6. I always loved that song. 15-6. Mendota leading here in the second set. They took the first one 25-23. Mendota responding to the Boiler girls. Trojans get it over. Boiler girls working the net, so are the Trojans. Now we got a whistle, and it's going to be a violation against the Spikers.
Yeah, she wanted that ball real bad. We were way too close to the net for way too long.
15-7. Well, the girls now within 8. Kiwani to serve once again. Ellie Wellgott from the back row. She'll send a blistering shot. And the Spikers do a nice job responding to that one. Kiwani in 3, going to leave it short at the net. 16-7, Mendota. Kiwani had the right idea. Lily Lee was going to just kind of tap that over. It just wasn't high enough in the air at that moment.
Yeah. And she can hit from the front row. She's a front row setter. So she can jump up and attack it.
Abby Magnalis to serve now for the Trojans. This one's deep.
Oh, good job, Alondra Aguilera. Let that go.
Yeah, that you could tell she was froze for just a second. That ball was just doing that knuckleball float.
Yep, she was like, I think it's going to go out of bounds.
Should I? Should I not?
Yep.
It just went by me. 16-8. Boiler girls to serve again. Riley Blades sent back over this time by Carly Organ.
Nice
Mendota's going to get a block at the net, but Boiler girls will respond. They're going to get a point. Nice job, Evelyn Schultz, to the back row of the Spikers, and they can't catch up with it. It's 16-9.
Yeah, it's all hands on deck to try to get as many points as they can while they have to serve.
16-9, Mendota. Kiwani to serve once again. Riley Blades straight away from the back row. She'll send a beauty over.
Serve.
That ball was your classic sinker. Line
Almost
drive that just dove in front of the defender.
almost went through her legs.
Yeah.
There's a drill that we do that has to do with that.
I'm going to guess there have been some interesting results at times with that drill.
Yeah.
16-10 now.
Oh,
And the Boiler girls not able to get it together on the front row this time. The ball falls harmlessly to the floor. And the Spikers lead 17-10. Mendota service time here. Stepping up is Reagan Atherton. It's an ace, a diving attempt that time by Alondra Aguilera. That ball dying right in front of her. 18-10 now in favor of Mendota. And again, Reagan Atherton serve once again. She'll float it across. Well, the girls front row left. They'll put it over. Mendota to their front row on the left side. Riley Erlenborn sends it over. Well, the girls in 3. Nice job by Olivia Ralston on that front row. And the Trojans try and tap it up and over. It's going to be short. And it's a point for Kiwani, 18-11 in favor of Mendota.
yeah, we're still in this. We just gotta get a bunch of serves, like I said. Play a tight game.
All right, Lily Lee to serve again for the Boiler girls. She'll push it across. Mendota on that left side sends a shot deep. Nice job to dig that one out. Kiwani having trouble here. Do they get it over? Yes, they do.
Nice job to Liv Ralston to bring that one back in.
That's a terrific play. She was running away from the net. Had to hit the ball back up and over her shoulders in an angle, and strong enough and deep enough to keep it in play. 18-12, Mendota. Lily Lee to serve again for the Boiler girls. Mendota on that front row left.
Touch.
And a tough deal here because the Boiler girls got a hand on the ball defensively at the net, but they're not able to control it. Rolls off the fingertips, drops to the floor. Point for the Trojans. They lead 19-12.
See if we can get a pass. We struggle with her serves.
Riley Erlenborn again, and you called a shot on that one.
Yeah, she's spot serving.
Right off the back row's fist and out of bounds. And again, it will be Riley Erlenborn to serve here for the Spikers. She blazes one across. That's another ace. That one just caught the defender sideways, and the ball just caroming off.
On those type of serves, you gotta keep it in the midline of your body and just pop it up. You can't turn to the side and swing your arms. It'll go funky places.
21-12.
Oops, ceiling.
In favor of Mendota. Boiler girls not able to dig this one out. You know, I don't know if I should mention this on the air or not, but I have been to some funky places before. 22-12 in favor of Mendota. As the Trojans have this one in sight. Riley Erlenborn again with the serve. This one's a little bit too deep.
Yep.
And a point for Kewanee. 22-13. Boiler Girls, I beg your pardon, Mendota.
Kewanee's going to have to work really hard now to get back in the game.
Tough spot here,
Yep.
no question.
They're going to have a lot of serves and a lot of good plays. Least
Mendota.
amount of mistakes. There we go. There's one.
There's one of them, yes. Evelyn Schultz with a block at the net. Nice job defensively. And it's 22-14 Mendota. Trojans took the first set by a final score of 25-23. And so the Boiler Girls have their work cut out for them if they're going to get to a third set. Spikers push it over. Kewanee sits her front row on the left side, pushed across by Olivia Ralston. Check that Ellie well got. Back to Ellie from Mendota. Ellie pushes it again, but leaves it short at the net, and one hits the top ribbon.
That was a good idea. I see where she was going to go. It's just she didn't get enough height on it.
Just kind of dropped on the spot. 23-14 now Mendota. This one is Mendota's to lose, as they say. Service time here from Leah Henkel. And the Boiler Girls not able to respond. Game point here, 24-14 Spikers.
Anytime somebody sets the spot or sets the serve, it hurts my hands. I don't like it.
All right, let's see what happens with this one. And that'll do it. It's another ace. The ball off the defense out of bounds. 25-14 is the final on this one. Well, Amanda, the Boiler Girls in that first set played pretty good. They stayed tough. It was kind of back and forth the entire time. Basically, though, this second set belonged to the Spikers almost from the start.
Some people were struggling a little bit and losing their confidence, and we weren't really celebrating big. And in a game of volleyball, you have to celebrate every little thing, no matter if it's just a serve that went over and they couldn't pass it. You got to celebrate that big, because I've always said this: volleyball is like a roller coaster ride, and if you get too far down, it's really hard to come back up without some momentum. And we always tell the girls, celebrate every little thing, because what that does is it plays a mental game with the other team. So if that person did mistake, hit it in the net, hit it long, served out of bounds, it kind of gets in their head. Volleyball is a very mental game, and it's always, we're always pulling the girls out of it. Get past that bad hit, celebrate something big, and forget about it. You gotta forget about the bad things and look ahead to what you can do instead of what you should have done.
That seems to be a key in many sports, that short memory that you're referring to, because if you get bogged down by what just happened, good or bad, it's hard to maintain a focus to the present moment at hand, and you don't want that to be the case. Well, any stats you can pass along
I
there?
didn't do stats for the JV.
Okay, all right.
I do it for the varsity.
All right, well, appreciate the clarification. Well, in terms of stats, we can give you the finals, and it's not pretty.
No.
For Mendota, 25-23 and 25-14. I'd like to say thanks to our Boiler Booster live stream sponsors. They include Mel Foster Company, Cerno's Bar and Grill, and Coco's Coffee Shop, both in downtown Kewanee. The People's National Bank, Cernovich's Auto and Truck Wrecking of Kewanee, Edward Jones in downtown Kewanee, Kewanee Schools Foundation, Martin Engineering of Neponsit, Kewanee Physical Therapy and Rehab Specialist, Community State Bank of Galva and Kewanee, Great Dane of Kewanee, OSF St. Luke Medical Center in Kewanee, Gustafson Ford of Kewanee, the State Bank of Toulon, Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Union Federal Savings and Loan, Hammond Henry Hospital, Geneseo and Kewanee, the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Chevy, GM of Kewanee, and Breedlove Sporting Goods in downtown Kewanee. Well, that's going to do it for me. Russ Hughes will be in for the play-by-play on the next one. And again, in the sophomore action, it's Mendota 25-23 and 25-14. And for my partner, Amanda Johnson, this is Bob McKee saying thanks for being with us, and I'll look forward to seeing you the next time.
contest between your good afternoon. There we go. Okay.
No, let's see. Turn to that one.
Okay, here we go. Got the right headset on. Now we're set to go. Okay. Good afternoon. Again, this is Russ Hughes and Amanda Johnson before the start of this contest between the Mendota Spikers and your Kewanee Boiler Girls. This broadcast is being brought to you by these fine sponsors, and make sure you do patronize them. It's very important, of course, and of course they are the following: Breedless Sporting Goods in downtown Kewanee, Ed Morris Automotive Group, Chevrolet and GMC Truck in Kewanee, Hammond Henry Hospital in Geneseo in Kewanee, Union Federal Savings and Loan Association in Kewanee, Goods Furniture in Kewanee, State Bank of Toulon, Gustafson Ford in Kewanee, OSF St. Luke Medical Center in Kewanee, Great Dane in Kewanee, Community State Bank of Galvin, Kewanee, Kewanee Physical Therapy and Rehab Specialists, Martin Engineering in Neponset, Kewanee Schools Foundation, Edward Jones in downtown Kewanee, and Cernovich's Auto Truck Wrecking in Kewanee, as well as People's National Bank and Cerno's Bar and Grill and Coco's Coffee Shop, both in downtown Kewanee, and Mel Foster Company. So glad you could join us this afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed the contest between the sophomores of Kewanee and also of Mendota. They called them the Spikers. Unfortunately, Kewanee would not have defeat in that particular contest. However, they sure gave it the old college dry, and that's all you can do. And again, my name is Russ Hughes. Alongside is Amanda Johnson. And Amanda, let's go ahead and just make mention of this real quickly. And this is the fact that, well, we want to say good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Garden Spot of the Prairie. That is Kewanee, Illinois. On behalf of the Board of Education, the administration, staff, and students of Kewanee High School, I would like to welcome you to Kewanee High School Brockman Gymnasium for this afternoon girls volleyball match. Our guest today for the volleyball match is going to be the Mendota Spikers, as we mentioned, and also there's a concession stand located in the Golby Student Center tonight. October the 4th will be the next home match, and that will be on the Saturday, October the 4th at 10 o'clock sophomores and 11 for the varsity. And the next home match, that's the next home match, I should say, and the next home match is going to be at that time, October 4th. And of course, the game coming up will be Knoxville on Saturday. It'll be a sophomore and varsity for the two teams, as well as everybody else. Now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem. Right now on the PA is Matt Costenson, and he will be bringing you this information. But here it comes from Matt, and a wonderful rendition by the Kewanee Band of the national anthem. Listening to that rendition of the national anthem by the Kewanee High School pep band from a few years ago, and we're now going to have the starting lineups for both these teams, Amanda, and here they come. First of all, for the Spikers, and here we go. Okay, Harlow Foltnowitz, as well as
15.
That would be Elena Koch.
Number 4.
That would be Laylee Deneau.
Number 12.
And that would also be Abby DeLau.
11.
And Maria Elam.
And number 5.
And number 5, which would be Addie Jones.
And then number 1 is the libero.
Zariah Hasketel is the libero. And so now the starting lineup for the Boiler girls coming up. Should be a fun opportunity tonight for the Boiler girls. Let's see what they do here. And one thing you see, all the visiting teams, when they come here for the first time and they see this, they're all looking at the video board.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Colby Cernovich will be one of the starters. It's a junior. Macy Anderson, the junior, also will be one of the starters. Macy Pickering, also one of the starters for Kewanee. Maris Diaz. Boy, she can jump out of the gym, can't she? And also Taryn Van Winkle. Taylor Van Winkle, a senior. Kendall DeBleek will be a starter. Claire Taylor will be the libero. Should be a fun time here between these two teams. One thing we've noticed about Mendota, some of their groups are down a little bit, but boy, basketball is coming back tremendously, as well as soccer. They were third in state last year, and now volleyball is really doing well too, by the way. Amanda, what do you see here coming up?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we should play well. Now, if we play to our ability, I think we'll dominate. But if we start playing to the level, I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. We'll have to see what happens. If we come out swinging and playing tough, I think we should be able to take them.
And we talked about this last week. One thing about Kewanee, when they play well and they go ahead and do the sets, you usually mention the passing, how important the passing is for Kewanee in this contest.
Yeah, passing and serving. I know the fresh soft struggled a little bit with some of the serve receive, so hopefully in practice they've fixed that from last week, because I know that they struggled a little bit with the serve receive, and Coach Cinnamon said that they were going to try to work on some things. I don't know how much they get to work on it when they have games all the time, but
yeah, I understand what you're saying. They've got some height on this team, don't they?
They do. They do.
Number 4, number 11, that would be Laylee Deneau, as well as Mary Elam. Yep. Mm-hmm. So they have some height.
Yeah. But like I said, if we get our blocks and our hits and our passes and everything clicks tonight, we should end on top.
Well, here we go. Kewanee will serve to start it off. Claire Taylor will be back there. Right underneath the basket. Nice serve again.
There's one.
So you said service, you said passing. Let's see how the passing goes coming up here, because that's going to be an integral part of this match, obviously.
Yep.
First set just underway here at Kewanee High School HF Providence Gymnasium.
Ooh, floater. And they're not going to get that one back over as well.
We'll make that 2-0 now. Kewanee with the lead. There might be just a little bit,
Jitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claire Taylor again. It's 2-0. Another nice service. This time they will get a chance to swing at it.
Touched. Yep. Off our block.
By the way, the head coach for the Mendota Spikers is Demi Salazar, sophomore coach Chris Salazar, freshman coach Shannon Beats, AD is Chance Bloomhorst, assistant principal Nicole Cromwell, principal Jay Massini, and superintendent is Denise Augenbaugh. And now getting ready to serve will be the Mendota Spikers.
Number 8.
Here comes the set.
Damaris pushes it over the net.
Front set.
Touched off Damaris to see if he saw it. He did not.
I didn't see it.
I saw her pinky.
Yep, you got eyes like an eagle.
We have an unfair advantage of that.
Yeah. Okay, get ready to serve now for Kewanee. Will be Casey Anderson here. Good serve by her again.
Oh, yeah.
Make it 4-1 now. Side out and 3 serves. Good job by Kewanee. By the way, the head coach for Kewanee is Bree Cinnamon. And she's assisted by Emma Lindenmeyer and does a great job, obviously. Short this time. This time it's up.
Picked up by Claire Taylor.
Back set now over.
Macy Pickering.
Oh, wow.
Nice hit and out of bounds.
That was a great job by Pickering.
She laid the hammer down on that one. That was really nice to see.
Make it 5-1. 4 service points and 1 side out. There it goes again. Sanderson. Boy, they're really getting down to get those.
Oh, nice pickup by Anderson. The Bleaks sending it too close to the net. They still struggling. They get it. Did get it back over the net. Rolled over the net.
Got a chance here. They can swing. No, instead it goes over in 2.
Yep. Nice up by Anderson again. Damaris Diaz is there at the net to push it down.
See what we can do here by getting it back
Touch.
over.
Anderson pops it up again. Hit over by Van Winkle.
Van Winkle, really nice job by her there, too.
Out of bounds. Oh, Anderson.
Can they get it?
No.
Nope.
Yeah, that one would have been out of bounds that Kendall hit. But
Yeah.
unless somebody's talking to you, your eyes are looking up and you sometimes lose track of where you're at. But Anderson did a good job in the back row getting some digs.
Bailey Van Winkle in now for the Kewanee Boiler Girls. 5-2, they've got the lead.
No, too close.
A nice block.
Nice job by Pickering.
Oh, that was a beautiful tin roof. Kewanee will be served. This is a repeat, or adding on to the game, the match last week.
Yep.
So here we go. Pickering.
Oh, into the net.
6-3. Kewanee again has 4 service points and 2 side outs. Okay, getting ready to serve now for them will be Laylee Deneau, I believe, number 4. Yep.
Into the net. 3-point for Kewanee.
7-3. Now Kewanee with a 4-point lead again.
Colby Cernovich is back in the front row.
Well, she has been hitting the volleyball a ton.
Yeah, she's very dramatic when she hits the ball, which is fun to watch.
Okay, here comes the front set, I should say.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Damaris gets her hands on it but can't direct it.
So 7-4 the score now, and
Remy Hicks is coming in for Damaris Diaz in the back row. Damaris is like, get me out of here.
so coming in now, this is Abby Delau. She'll be serving for Mendota. 7-4.
Nice up by Van Winkle. Out to Cernovich, who tips it.
That was really a nice spot, too. Good job now.
Picking it up, gonna hit it over. Oh, picked up and pushed back
Oh, they
over.
got it
Nice
over.
job.
Oh, my.
Yeah, quick reaction on that one.
If you got a chance to
Popped
watch
up.
this, my goodness, Kewanee playing well. Nice spin on that one, too, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to see some more hits from Kewanee instead of just pushing it over, but we're playing out of system a lot.
Okay, back over again, front set.
And she can jump too.
And so that was good. That was
Number 11.
Mariah Elam. So getting ready to serve once again is going to be Abby Delau. That's their first service point, 7-5. Kewanee with a 2-point lead. Jump serve.
Bailey Van Winkle to Pickering. To Taylor Van Winkle for the kill.
Now that was a very nice set.
Yes. Macy has very nice hands. She's very soft and she gets the ball where she needs to go, and she's very quick at it. So she's had a lot of experience too.
and she has over 500 assists.
Yep. Taylor Van Winkle to serve. Middle. Yeah, we're gonna have to get our hand up in her face. We almost need a Damaris in front of her.
Yeah.
I mean, Lily Hampton's doing her best to get up there and in front of her, but I think we're gonna have to have somebody get on her arm. She's hitting it straight down, but she's out right now. So.
Libero serving Zariah Escatal. Okay.
Anderson sends it over in 3.
Front set. Good job.
Hicks, Pickering, Anderson tips line, and it's open.
Pretty play
Yep.
by Macy Anderson. My goodness.
Yep, she saw that the blockers were pulled over and knew that there was a hole back there. So that was a great play and great sight by Macy Anderson.
Kendler Bleak back in. She'll be serving now for Kewanee. 9-6 Kewanee with a 3-point lead. Nice serve again.
Out of bounds. Yep, hitting long.
10-6 on that first one. Here comes DeBleek. And DeBleek has, her runs are just marvelous sometimes. She's been doing a good job of serving also.
Yep. Oh, you jinxed her. No, usually she does have some really good hits and really good serves. I mean, it's just sometimes you get a little bit too muscly. Eat your Wheaties in the morning.
That's right. Addie Jones now serving for Mendota.
Nice up the Bleak to Pickering. Oh, I thought, yeah, touch. He did get that one.
Yes,
Good
he
call,
did.
Russ, good call.
Well, it looked like it anyway to me, but
Yeah.
okay, coming back in now is Damaris Diaz.
Yep. Then we have Claire Taylor back to serve.
Oh, yeah.
See if she can get us some more points on the board. Nice ace serve.
Yep. By the way, drum lines here again, and
Yep.
it's nice to see them up there. And timeout got to be called now
Yep.
by Mendota.
Yeah, the girls are struggling a little bit to convert some of those first pass over the nets to a set and a kill. I mean, we're kind of scrambling a little bit and not able to set something up on our side, which is hurting us. So if we can get those passes to the setter, we can set us up a little bit more, and I think that we would take more charge than we have been. So that's the thing that I can see right now, because we have passed and pushed and hit very little. I mean, right now we have 4 kills, but some of them have been tip kills, so we haven't swung hard very much. But they are finding the holes. Like Macy Anderson found the line hole that was open. That was a good look. And so sometimes it doesn't have to be a big swing, but we need to be more in control when we're passing the setter, so we don't send free balls over the net, especially when number 11's in the front row.
Oh, man.
Because they'll run her all day long.
She is a dynamite player for Mendota.
Yeah, they'll run her a lot, I'm pretty sure, when she gets back in the front.
12-7 the score. Claire Taylor serving. There is the serve once again.
Nice, Damaris. Got up and
Nice.
pushed that one back down.
Nice block.
Pushed, corner, deep.
Perfect. Perfect.
it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Macy Pickering, huh?
Yep. And that's what you got to do. If they suck up and your coaches said, hey, they're sucked up in the back, and push it deep. I'm pretty sure that's what she told her when the break came.
13-7 is the score now. Again, a good job by Kewanee.
That one was in. Got it around Damaris's hands.
Again, we're looking at some excellent serving by Kewanee, but Mendota's no slouch either, though.
Right. Yeah, their serves have been pretty good.
13-8 the score. Kewanee up by 5 points here.
Their serves are what helped the fresh. Oh, got lucky there.
Yeah, very, very lucky. You're right.
Out of bounds. Oh, nope, hauled it in. I think that might have been long, but from up here, it's really hard to tell.
It really is, yeah. So 13-9, getting ready to serve. Again, will be their very good server. Here it comes up. We'll have it for you in a second. Jump serve.
Number 8.
Really strong.
Yep. Back push. Macy Anderson pushed it over the net. Back set. Touched. Oh, not there for the pickup, though.
So a couple here in a row now. 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 in a row. 13-10 the score. And again, serving is Eva Beats.
Yeah.
She's a freshman. And she's a setter.
Out of bounds. Way to go, Claire Taylor. Make sure that one just kept on going.
What did you say? Maybe one more spoonful of Wheaties for breakfast, and that made it go out?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You see it. Nice short one.
Yep. Oh, Damaris Diaz is there. Nice hit by Macy Pickering.
Boy, Pickering is just, She's normally good, but she is unconscious right now. 15-10 now. Getting ready to serve once again for Kewanee is
Macy Anderson.
Yep.
A little deeper.
Okay, over 3 balls, you say?
Yep. Oh, back set. Oh, too tight. Too tight.
That number 4 is pretty darn good for them.
Yeah. She was on that net ready to hit the ball over.
Yep. Lily Deneau. Now coming in is going to be Abby DeLau to serve. Out.
Out of bounds.
Yep. I'm sorry, that
Nice
take
job
that.
by Kendall DeBleek backing up to make sure it was out. She checked.
That was Elena Koch. Excuse me, I do apologize for that.
Lily Hampton back in, and number 9
Edson Yepsen.
Yep, back to serve. She did a good job last week.
Okay, here we go. 16-11. Kewanee up by 5 points here. And another nice jump serve.
Back row attack. Oh, right to her.
Not a lot you can do about that.
No.
Just a tweener. And
Yep. Back out and back in is Macy Pickering.
And getting ready to serve for them once again will be Lily Deneau. DeLau and Deneau. Spelled differently.
Ooh, nice serve.
Great job
Nice
by Claire
pickup.
Taylor.
Yep. Free ball by Damaris Diaz. Oh, nice job.
Nice!
That was an awesome play right there. Number 11 was going up to hit it, and Lily got there first.
Hampton really has contributed mightily to this run by the Kewanee Boiler girls. I believe they're 8-7 right now, going for their 9th victory. Front set.
Middle. Over
Out.
the block and out. Yep, over the block and out.
17, make it 18-12 now, a 6-point lead for Kewanee. And getting ready to serve.
And timeout.
Okay.
Probably a good time to take a timeout.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
The Kewanee Athletic Department would like to thank OSF St. Luke Medical Center for providing the athletic training services for tonight's contest, as well as the team practices. The sports medical team of OSF help keep all of our Kewanee athletes on the court, on the field, and in the game. Thank you, OSF St. Luke Medical Center. The Kewanee Athletic Hall of Fame is getting ready for the 2026 fall induction ceremony. The 2026 Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be Saturday, September 19th, starting at 6 o'clock in the Peterson Auditorium. The hall will be inducting athletes, coaches, teams, distinguished alumni, and friends of Kewanee Athletics. This event is open to the public and admission is free. Please mark your calendars for Saturday, September 19th, 2026, and come and honor some of Kewanee High School's legends. Okay, Damaris Diaz will be serving now, and the official got after the coach for Mendota, I think, there a little bit. Another good service by Damaris Diaz. Good job by Damaris. Okay, so they will have it back now. After they used their last time out there too, by the way. It's 18-13 now.
Remy Hicks is back in the game.
18-13. Here comes a jump serve.
Can't read her number. Out of bounds. It's number 12 that served.
Yep. And that would be
Abby DeLau.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Bailey Van Winkle's going out. Macy Anderson's coming in. Taylor Van Winkle's going out. Number 13 is Audrey Klukas going in to serve.
Okay, 19-13 the score. 6-point lead. Strong
Nice
serve. Yes. Front set.
No, not
Into
over
the net.
Yep.
And I think what you said our last broadcast together about you have somebody coming up at you that really can be intimidating.
It can, yep. You have to have the mindset of I'm going to block her or I'm going to get it. Nice serve, good placement.
Great job by Audrey Klukas.
Nice serve. Yeah, that was a nice placement. They were pulled over and in, and she served outside of them. That's hard to adjust.
21-13 the score now, an 8-point lead by the Boiler girls in this first set. Another great serve by Klukas.
Nice hit. Off of Pickering's hands. She couldn't do much of that.
No, it was so fast.
So fast.
She couldn't really adjust her hands to it.
Yep.
So 21-14 and getting ready to serve once again, the Mendota Spikers will be their libero,
Zariah
Escatel. 21-14.
Oh.
Great job
Nice
by
Out of
Pickering.
bounds. Wow.
Pickering, what a great job.
Yeah, that was a reaction play. There's nothing else. I mean, it was just reaction. Let's see. Lily Hampton's going out. Kendall's coming in. Ava Lowy's coming in for Macy Pickering.
Ava Lowy is in there. It's 22-14.
Good serve by Kendall.
Front set.
Oh, got it. Out of bounds.
Cross court, that was close. That was close to being in, but just a little bit out. Okay, so getting ready to serve. Again, will be
number 5. Addie Jones.
Yep. And
oh.
Good job. The kid by Yepson there.
Oh, no, that was Isabel Vargas is setting.
I'm sorry, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know she came in either.
Yeah. Isabel Vargas, good job by her. Okay, and once again is Addie Jones, 22-16.
Remy Hicks to Vargas, out to Ava Lowy. Nice hit, back corner.
Well, they did a good job of going after that one, didn't they?
Yep. Lucas, Vargas. Oh, Anderson tries to tip it with the left hand. Didn't go over the net.
No, they're coming back a long ways now.
They are. We took a lot of people out and moved things around, so they got people on there that haven't played with each other.
Jones with the jump serve.
Nice call. Back set to Cernovich, and she puts it away. Nice set by Isabel Vargas.
Wow. That was one heck of a hit. Man alive.
Damaris,
boom.
Yeah, Damaris Diaz is back in the front row. Claire Taylor's back to serve.
23-17.
See if she can service out.
Another nice serve.
Gonna go free. Let's see if we can do something with it. Vargas back to Anderson. Swings, blocked. Diaz picks it up, going back over to Ava Lowy. Oh, not quite over the net.
23-18, 5-point lead.
It was a good thought, though, the way to move the blockers around by back setting it to Ava Lowy. Ava just couldn't get it over the net.
This is number 8. It's hard to read their number.
Yeah, it is.
Number 8 is Eva Beats.
That's what I'd say.
23-18, jump serve.
Short one. Nice set by Lucas Vargas. Back to Anderson. Anderson swings. They pick it up. Block, partial. Vargas, Lowy, there she goes.
Good job. And here we go. The front set.
Touch block.
And that's it.
There we go.
24. Set point coming up here for, I like Kiwani playing right to the end, you know it?
Yep. Macy Anderson is back to serve.
Jump serve again. And here comes the front set.
Nice hit, nice dig.
Claire Taylor, my goodness.
Dig, nice hit. Coming back to her. Yes, oh, yeah, called it in, nice hit. Audrey Klukas with a kill.
25-18, Kiwani takes the first set of this match. 25-18, we'll have the second one coming up here momentarily. And we'll have some stats from Amanda here just a second or two. But do you have a sprained ankle, a pulled hammy, a wimpy vertical? Sounds like you have problems. You need to see the OSF Sports Medicine team. They will get you taped up, wrapped up, shaped up, so you will be as good as new. OSF Sports Medicine, they get our athletes back on the court, back on the mat, back on the field, and back in the game. Thank you, OSF Sports Medicine. And once again, we want to make mention of this too. And that is that the Kiwani Athletic Hall of Fame is getting ready for the 2026 Fall Induction Ceremony. The 2026 Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be Saturday, September 19th, 2026, starting at 6 p.m. in the Peters Auditorium. The hall will be inducting athletes, coaches, teams, distinguished alumni, and friends of Kiwani Athletics. This event is open to the public and admission is free. Please mark your calendars for Saturday, September 19th, 2026, and come and honor some of Kewanee High School's legends. Okay. Do you have pink eye?
I hope not.
Ringworm?
Nope.
The sniffles? If you do, you shouldn't be here. Don't wait. Get back in the game. See someone from OSF. Just like our athletes do when they have a sports medical issue, they don't wait. They see the OSF Sports Medicine team. OSF Sports Medicine, they get our athletes back on the court, back on the field, back on the mat, and back in the game. Thank you, OSF. And you've got some stats for that first game.
I can't hear you over the band.
Oh, sorry. This is the drum line. They always have them here for the home volleyball matches, and they sound
And
marvelous.
This weekend, the band got first.
First place at IVC, yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations, KHS band in first place.
They are really, they're really hitting it hard and making everybody else say, hey, this is our competition.
Yeah.
They don't do it literally, it's just figuratively speaking. We're saying that, so.
Yeah, they've scored really well in the last couple band competitions, so nice job, band.
Yeah, it's nice to see Matt Costinson over there on the desk, and to his right, to our left, is Dave Briner, of course, and it's nice to see that, and we're going to see some really good opportunities here for Kewanee once again, because Mendota will be serving.
Yep. Starting off with number 5, Addie Jones.
And she was pretty good last time, if I remember correctly.
Pickering over to Diaz, pushes it over. They pick it up, though. They shoot it back over to us.
Good cover over there, too, by DeBleek.
Anderson tips it. They get it out of the net, though. Oh, swing by Pickering.
Macy Pickering again.
Yep.
1-0 on the side out. In there to start the game, set, excuse me. Again, Macy Pickering, Damaris Diaz, Kelly Van Winkle, Colby Cernovich, Macy Anderson, and Kendall DeBleek, and Claire Taylor.
Anderson with the serve.
Over in 3.
Claire Taylor. DeBleek over to Taylor Van Winkle. And in the net.
And of course, for everybody watching, there's a red and white pole that goes up about, 3 feet.
Yep.
And if it hits that, that means it's out.
Automatically. Yep. And I have to keep it between what they now call it as pins. Yeah. They used to call it antennas.
Here we go again. Kewanee's.
Oh, nice pickup by Van Winkle.
Front set.
Back row attack by Anderson. It's a kill.
I like that change of pace, Coach.
I like when they mix it up front and back. They used to do that in junior high, too. It worked when you had a team that could block you.
3-0 the score. There to serve is Anderson again, and great job. And it's going to be out, as you mentioned. It was not inside, it was outside that antenna or the pin.
Yeah.
4-0, Kewanee up now in the second set. Kewanee victorious in that first set. Boy, she really is. Everybody for Kewanee serves so well anymore. Back set.
Oh, they ran a slide. Nice. That was a nice slide. So a slide is when the middle goes behind the setter and takes a different little quick set. I haven't seen that this year, so that's awesome that they got it in.
It really changes things up nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad they're starting to run those. They need to be competitive at the higher levels.
Okay, here we go again, and they're having a problem with Kewanee's serves. Is the
DeBleek to Pickering. Roll shots over the block. Back to Pickering. DeBleek going back row to Anderson. Oh, not this time.
No.
It's all right.
Coming in is going to be Bailey Van Winkle.
Number 8 is serving. Ava Beats.
Really low line drive.
Van Winkle swings, picked up by the setter, Kendall DeBleek. Van Winkle puts it over again. Pushed. DeBleek picks it up.
Good job.
Taylor back set to, Van Winkle, and it's out of bounds.
Well, that was a great job by Van Winkle, but DeBleek had the play before that kept things going.
Yeah, and Claire Taylor did the set.
Yeah.
As a libero.
Yep. 6-1 the score now. Kewanee up by 5. And DeBleek out. And
Abernathy's in. Yep. Nice serve by Macy Pickering. Grazed the net. Pushed over. Pickering. Taylor. Van Winkle again.
Van Winkle's got that moose arm going. My goodness.
Yeah. It's all right.
I should say bazooka arm going. Yeah.
And I want to say that it's so important that every girl on the floor knows how to set the ball, because if the setter gets the first hit out of position, then they can come over and they can set the ball.
Okay, getting ready to serve again will be Delau, I believe.
My hair's too long. I can't.
Yeah.
15.
6-2 is the score. Kewanee up by 4.
Abernathy, the great swing.
Yep. And Abernathy has proven herself. Karen Abernathy. Is that her mom over there on the
yes.
press?
Yep.
Okay, good. Good to see her over there. Heidi Abernathy.
Oh, Sarah Reyes is back to serve. Sarah had a lot of serve last game that she played at home.
Okay.
And, almost an ace. Nice pass.
Back set to
Colby
Cernovich.
Cernovich.
Oh, my. There he goes, front set. Yeah, that young lady is a player.
One step, and she just went straight up. I mean, barely any approach, and she can hit that ball down.
And she's a junior.
It's impressive.
Mariah Elam is her name again. Back to serve will be Laylee Deneau for the Spikers of Mendota. 7-3, Kewanee with a 4-point lead.
Out of bounds.
Boy.
Nice job, Taylor Van Winkle, to get out of the way. It almost hit her.
We saw her arms go over, and all of a sudden,
oh, no. Pulling that one away.
Yep.
Bailey Van Winkle takes a seat, and Macy Anderson's back on the floor.
8-3 the score.
Going back to the middle. Abernathy gets a piece.
Good
Somebody
job.
was in the net, though.
Yeah.
Nice hit by Cernovich. Getting them to scramble. Blasted out of bounds. Yep.
Kewanee is just when they're needing to get the volleyball back over, they're doing it.
Yep. Taylor back to serve again. Oh.
It's coming up here.
And a point.
10-3 now. Kewanee up by 7 points in the second set of this match. Again, they were victorious in the first one, 25-17. Here we go. Jump
Good
serve again.
serve.
Yep, that might have been.
That could have been close to being out. Block, partial block.
Back set of Cernovich.
Nice swing.
Yep.
She gets the kill.
That young lady has sure come a long ways.
Yeah, I love I love that she's so animated when she goes up to hit. I mean, she goes up like, I'm gonna kill this every time, which is awesome to see.
First time I'll call by Mendota. So, what are we seeing here so far? I mean, I know what I think I see, but I'd like to know, you were the coach. You've been a coach at varsity and junior high level, and you know the college game also. What do you see from Kewanee? What are they doing a little bit differently than the first part of the year?
Well, one, they're having fun. You can tell that they're having fun, and it's helping them stay positive. So even when you make little mistakes, it doesn't really matter. If we can keep that going. Our passing's a little bit better off the serve. I mean, we're still kind of sending it, but we're able to, if it goes to Macy Pickering, then Claire Taylor's stepping in and setting. That's why I said it's so important that everybody needs to know how to set. So just little things helping each other out, working really well together. Even when other people are on the floor that aren't normally out there, they're adjusting and they're playing as one, which is what you need to do.
It's a game of runs, and Kewanee right now is up 8-3.
I thought that one was going out. The ace serve, nice job.
Make it up by 9. It's 12-3. So
that was a floater of a serve.
Back there now again is Van Winkle. Van Winkle.
Nice
really
serve
a good serve.
Oh, they got it over.
Yep, good job by them.
Anderson,
a little bit.
Got behind it, yep. I say it every time they shoot it out of bounds, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
They have to get on top of that ball in order for it to go down.
So side out and getting ready to serve will be Abby Delau. And Jump serve by her.
Pretty good pass. Anderson, picked up by Sarah Reyes.
Right down the
It's
line.
in the line. He wasn't sure. They're calling it in.
Yeah. Well, we can't see for sure, but, you know, from our angle, it looked like it was in. Really good job by Kiwani once again. And that's Cernovich once again. Her legs are going to be tired from jumping and her arm from hitting.
Yeah, jumping all over the place.
Okay. Here we go. Serve for Kiwani.
Out of bounds.
Too strong.
Number 9, Madison Yipson.
Okay, getting ready to
She's gonna
serve.
stay in and set for a little bit.
Zariah Escatel will be serving once again.
No. Ready to bring it back. Little roll shot.
13-5 the score. Back set now.
Nope, picked up. Let's see if anybody can bring it back. Nope.
Yep. Great job of getting to a period,
Yeah,
you know.
got her hands on it.
Yep. 13-6 now. So it's still pretty much where it was. It was a 9-point lead at one time for Kiwani. Now it's down to 7. Escatel with the serve.
Short serve. Nobody was there. Yeah. Oh, Katie Carton's in. I didn't see Katie come in.
Yep. She has turned 18 years old this last week, so
Oh.
congratulations to Katie. Comes in again, 13-7. Wow.
No, yep.
13-8. Now they're on a run.
It was a little rise ball. It came right at her, and it jumped up at the last second because I made her stand up instead of step back.
13-8 the score now. Escatel is at 3 in a row.
No, in the net.
And they got 4 in a row.
Yep. She's going to put somebody in for Macy Anderson. She's struggling a little bit in the back. But, hey, you have teammates. Use them.
Yeah, exactly
So
right.
Bailey Van Winkle is coming in the back row.
13-9 the score. Down to 4 points. It was just 9. Escatel to serve again. Line drive.
Katie pops it up, though. They're able to save it. Oh, no, they don't talk. They don't talk.
The 13-10.
Timeout, yep.
Kiwani calls their first timeout.
Yeah, we got to stop the run.
Yeah, do something in that respect. I just mentioned it earlier. It's a game of runs.
It is.
In volleyball, it's a set of runs, but you have all everything going your way, then things start happening in a negative way.
And just snowballs, yep. So they need to stop it, regroup, figure out what they need to do on the pass. Yeah. It's just the passing right now is not so hot. So we need one pass to get to the setter and then make the hitters make something happen so we can get back our confidence and our play that we were doing.
Fun to see these band kids up there doing a great job. We sure appreciate it. Here it goes again, Escatel again.
Net. Oh, those shouldn't count. Those should not count. There's like no way to get to that ball unless you're standing right where it hits the net and drops over.
13-11 now the score.
Nice pass. Nice set. Nice line hit. Over again. Oh, right between her hands.
Now they're within 1.
She had the block. It just got stuck between her hands.
Escatel has served 7 in a row. Here she goes. Good job.
Right over the
Carton.
net. Oh, that one
Carton got it to go. Great job by Katie Carton.
got lucky.
Kiwani.
Yep, she got lucky. Overpasses usually come right back in our faces. Damaris Diaz is back in the game. Sarah Reyes is taking a seat. Claire Taylor is back to serve. Let's see if Claire can get us going.
So it's 14-12 now. Kiwani up by 2 in this second set. Good service by Claire Taylor.
Go in middle, off the block. Claire Taylor's there to pick it up. Nice swing. Oh, a little bit long. It was long.
It was close. Make it 14-13. Now getting ready to serve will be Addie Jones again. Now she's got a pigtail so you can see her number.
Exactly. Oh, Claire brings it back. Let's see if somebody can send it over. There you go.
It's a free ball for them.
Yep. No, off of the block. Yep.
14-14 the score now.
I think the hitter figured that one out and saw the hand there and just thought, you know what? We're going to take it off of her hand.
And once again.
Claire Taylor. Outside the Damaris Diaz swings. Damaris Diaz gets a second chance. And Pickering.
They are really.
Block.
Oh, there's a block. Oh!
I love her face. Their faces when they come down and celebrate, they know it feels really good. So that's going to help. That's going to help.
Kewanee back up by 1, 15-14 now with the side out. Here we go again.
Bailey Van Winkle, first time to serve, I believe, in this game. Oh, in the net.
They haven't had many go in the net.
Well, I think she was trying to serve it short, just went too short. Number 12 and number 8 are back in for Mendota. Number 8's going back to serve. Eva Beats.
15-all, and she'll be serving for the lead. Okay.
Student sections.
Yep.
Going at it. Outside, Van Winkle hits it.
Nice
and
job. Taylor Van Winkle, I believe, on that one.
Yep. That's our third kill for the night. Kieran Abernathy's back in the game.
And she gives a nice
Addison
change of pace, too, I think.
Yep. See what Macy Pickering has for serves.
16-15, Kewanee up by 1 here in the second set.
Ooh.
Really nice one.
Coming back. Oh, that was a nice hit. Yep. That was way off the net and a nice hit.
Yeah. So it's 16-16. They're trading side outs here. And look who's coming in.
Yep.
And we mean that because this is a heck of a player, Mary Elam. Okay. Service. It's up.
Back set. Damaris Diaz. Over the net. Kieran was there to get it.
And look at the play at the net by Kieran Abernathy, huh?
Yeah, she was there. She went up and she hit it back down. That's what you're supposed to do. Colby Cernovich is back in the game in the front row. Sarah Reyes is in the back for Damaris Diaz.
17-16, Kewanee up by 1 point on the side out. There's been no points served here recently at all for these two teams. Front set.
Yep, they didn't close the block.
Yep. So 17-17 the score now.
Yeah, she's gonna swing, and when she connects, it's going down. If you don't get a block on her, it's gonna hit the floor.
Servers.
Number 4.
Far side. Her
down ball.
Good job that time of holding it down.
Back row attack. Oh, Kieran got her hand on it. What kind of hit?
Front set, here we go.
Nice
Good
pick
job.
up by Van Winkle. Tipped over by Abernathy. Touch. Nice job by Sarah Reyes.
Kewanee really scrambling. Both teams are scrambling right now.
Touched.
Back set.
Colby Cernovich pushes it. Somebody's there to pick it up, though.
Yep. Okay, here it comes front set. It's going to be, oh, that was close to being out, wasn't it? They're over in 2.
Not finding the hole, and we're giving them opportunity after opportunity. I think our student section thinks it was in. It looked really close.
They thought it was out, and the officials called it in.
Yep.
So 17-18. It's a 1 point lead now for the Spikers of Mendota.
Yeah, that's something we need to get over, and that's out. There you go, Karma.
Yep.
That means the last one was out.
18-18 the score now, and that's exactly right.
Yeah. Bailey Van Winkle's going out. Macy Anderson's coming back in. And Taylor Van Winkle is back to serve.
18-18.
Nice serve.
Front set.
Pushes it in deep corner. Almost got it there. Nice up by Sarah Reyes, but right to number 11.
So that makes it 19-18, and now they will be serving once again.
And
nope,
she's going out finally.
Yeah, the only problem is this Escatel has been unbelievable
And serving.
in serving. She had 8 in a row, I think it was.
Short serve. Oh, that was going out.
Okay.
Taylor Pickering
Front
out to
set.
Anderson. She took a little bit off. Nope, didn't go over the net.
They have not made many mistakes in the last 15 points or so. And there was one there. 19-19 the score. Kewanee will be serving.
Yep. DeBleek is back to serve.
Kendall DeBleek. Right underneath the Kewanee basket.
Nice serve. Oh, having a little difficulty, but still getting a hit off of it. Pickering, DeBleek, back set, Colby off. Should adjust on that one. Tip, tip. Uh-oh. DeBleek still gets to it and pushes it over by
Oh my
Taylor
goodness.
McWinkle.
Front
Yeah.
set, here it goes.
Touched.
Nobody there.
Yep. They're
Side
backing
out.
up. They're backing up to try to get to that ball.
Yep. So 20-19 is the score with Mendota, the Spikers, with the lead in this match.
Number 5, Addie Jones is back to serve.
Here she goes again, jump serve.
Short one. Nice up by Van Winkle. DeBleek, Cernovich. Oh, there we go.
See, Cernovich hits it so hard that it makes other people make a mistake.
It makes them cringe a little. It's the way she attacks. She goes up like she's going to blast it every single time.
20-20 in this second set. Kewanee won the first. This one's all tied up. Claire Taylor with a great serve again. She's known for how well she does it.
Out of bounds.
Okay, there's her first point.
Yep.
21-20 now. Kewanee with a 4-point lead. Timeout going to be called by the Spikers of Mendota. And that's their nickname. They're not the Lady Trojans. They're the Spikers, which is fine.
I always wonder how they got that approved.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Okay, so the rest of the way. Right now we're at 21-20.
Yes.
And Claire Taylor is serving, which is great. So what do you see Kewanee doing here? Are they going to do any plays here, do you think? Like the slide we saw earlier, anything like that at all, or not?
I don't know. I think when they do the slides when they are comfortable and they have a padding, so that way if something goes wrong, it's not going to hurt them any. Earlier they did it when we were ahead by a little bit. I don't think they need to do that. I think they need to play solid volleyball. They just need to bump set and spike it. They're still, I mean, every once in a while they get a pass right to the setter and they get a good hit, but a lot of times they're still making that setter run everywhere.
That was the Mendota's last time out. Claire Taylor will be serving again. Long.
Oh, that was really deep. That might have been out. Tipped right into Damaris's hands.
21-21 now the score. And getting ready to serve will be
number 8.
And that, of course, is Eva Beats again. Boy, she's been serving all the time.
I know. We've been around the horn quite a few times.
It's 21-21, and Mendota serving. Kewanee needs a side out here.
Yep. Nice pass. DeBleek back to Anderson. Swings.
They're going to get a chance here.
Tips it over.
They didn't take advantage of it.
Tipped. Anderson's in, but it didn't go over the net. Yep.
But again, Anderson right there, we talked about it. You've talked about it, how intimidating that can be. So great job. And Kewanee now up 22-21 here in this second set. And Macy Anderson back there to serve, huh?
Yep. Macy she's had a lot of serves.
Front set.
Touched. Oh, he didn't. He's not looking at the hands.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the coach for Mendota, and he's not happy about it.
Yeah, the coach. He looked at the out of bounds, but he didn't look at the hands before he looked out of bounds.
Yeah. 23-21. Here comes the service.
Tipped over.
Okay.
Diaz pushes back corner. Nobody was there.
That might have been out too.
Pushed. Anderson.
They are intimidated by Kewanee a little bit.
Van Winkle. Oh, block. Yep, Claire couldn't quite get to that one.
So 23-22. And
Bailey Van Winkle's in for Macy Anderson in the back.
okay. 23-22 and getting ready to serve. Man, they are a boisterous bunch tonight, aren't they?
Pickering out to Van Winkle. Pushes it over.
That's a smart move, too.
Yep. Back to the middle off of Damaris. Yeah.
So 23-23, and they will be serving again.
See on that one, I think if Damaris wouldn't have hit that, she would have hit it out of bounds.
Yeah, I think so, too.
There, because Damaris was so up in the air, and it hit her top left hand. I think it probably would have sailed out of bounds. That's the only bad thing. You want to be up there to block her, but she's been hitting more out than she has been in, especially if she's off balance. So Damaris almost needs to look at her body language to see if it's going to be a good hit or not. Because if she's going up and going back here, it's probably going to sail. But that's a hard thing to do.
So 23-23 and getting ready to serve will be Elena Koch for Mendota, and it's again 23-23 here in this second set. T1 won the first set, 25-17. Here we go. Elena Koch will be serving for the Mendota Spikers.
Yeah, we just need a pass to the center.
Real soft, huh?
Yep. Tipped over. See this? Nice job, Taylor Van Winkle, and they were in the net.
And I thought the ball went, it was in anyway. Maybe I'm wrong there. Okay. So 24-23, now this is the set and the...
Isabella Vargas is back to serve.
And this is the set and the match point here. Boy, she hit that nicely, didn't she? Vargas did.
Pushed.
Back
set to Damaris Diaz.
Oh, there it was.
Yep.
Point, set, and match to Kiwani.
Yep.
25-23 is this last one. Wow, that was a hit. That was the best hit by Damaris Diaz all night.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That last match, that last set was one fabulous set by both these teams.
It was a nice set, nice pass to a nice set to a great hit. That's what you have to have every time. It makes things so much easier to set up for a good attack. So
sure is. Our congratulations to the Boiler Girls once again. Really nice the way that they came through in this very tough match, obviously. So fun to watch the Boiler Girls play, and they just keep doing it day in and day out. And I believe that they're 9-7 now, if I'm not mistaken, Coach. I could be wrong, but I didn't do the.
So the freshman game, we lost. It was 23-25, 13-25. Sophomore game was 23-25, 14-25. We lost that one, so we're only victorious in the varsity match tonight.
Well, I believe I didn't do the Mercer County varsity match, but they were 7-7 going into that one, I believe. So they would be 8-7. This makes them 9-7, I believe. So, our congratulations to the Kiwani Boiler Girls again.
Lady Boilers. I want to give a shout out.
Please do.
To the KHS track blankets.
Please do, yes.
So they're on sale now for $25 if you want to see a KHS track athlete. They should have forms, and if they don't, you can come to the home game Friday night. We're going to sell them out there. I'll be out there with the blanket and the forms until like just after halftime. But you can buy one. We take cash or check, and the check has to be Kiwani High School if you're going to buy one. Otherwise, you can email me at ajohnsonkcut229.org and tell me you want to order one, and I can put your name down. So you can do that way too. But they're having a contest, so if you want to help your track athlete win the contest, make sure you buy from your favorite track athlete.
And of course, you are the head track coach this year, which is great. Coach. Congratulations. Thank there. You. And we're talking to Coach Bricinema coming up here in just a second. Let's go ahead and turn you on. Coach, that first set, you guys were rolling. Not many mistakes at all.
Yeah, they came out pretty strong. Our last few matches, we've had a little bit of a slower start with our first set. So today we kind of put a challenge to them. I wanted them to go have a little extra fun out in the hallway, do some things to kind of get themselves fired up, get excited. So that way we weren't starting off so slow, and it seemed to work pretty well today.
The second set was what I was expecting the entire match to be like. And your team gave it to them. You're up by as many as 9 points. They came swarming back. That Libero was really a good setter did a good job of getting the ball over the net. But the thing that I want to mention is the fact for about 6 or 7 points, it was back and forth, boom, 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 side out, side out, side out. All of a sudden, you took control. Your team took control. And what was the mindset there of the athletes when they were doing that? That was really amazing.
I mean, they have a great mindset of just don't give up. They fight for kind of every ball. They know what they have that potential to do. They know that they can make those big plays. They can make those big digs, and then still kind of get that point on top of it. And so, we've come back from holes many times throughout the season, and continuing to be able to adjust in there and not getting down on themselves, so that way they can kind of keep that maintaining open is really good.
Very interesting to see, and I think you're right. I think that they're just having a real good time. One thing that Coach mentioned earlier, Coach Johnson mentioned earlier, is they need to have fun tonight. And I thought that they were having fun. I saw big smiles on their faces.
Fun is the key, and we can go all season long, practice hard, have great skill, but if they're not having fun, that it shows. And you can make a lot of big things happen when you're having fun. We always tell them that if they're bringing more energy to the court, that's when the big plays happen. If they're looking flat at all, that's when we start to struggle. And so the more excitement they can do, and we're okay with them getting a little goofy, because if that keeps that smile on their face, they're going to play better.
And the student section, they won't go away, and they were fun tonight, huh?
Yes, they started to bring a lot of noise. It was really quiet when we first started, waiting for football practice to come in here. I think we've got a lot of homecoming proposals going on right now, so they've got that coming up here in a couple of weeks. And so the girls have a lot going on, and so this is that time we've got to really keep their focus too. Keep that eye on what our goals are for therapy, for therapy.
Yeah.
See, I've had a long day too. Yeah. Keep their goals for their volleyball and kind of what they're working towards each game, but still maintaining their high school kids that want to have some fun.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't just work with the volleyball players. You have a full-time job, and in fact that you're the head, if I'm not mistaken, of that particular.
Yeah, so I have a supervisor role of rehab at the hospital, but it's fun. It allows me, sometimes I get to apply some of my background a lot with our training programs in the off season, so that helps, and hopefully it carries over to those girls. My background, it's some human performance and fitness and exercise science is my undergrad, and so when we can build some of those strength programs, there's a little bit of purpose behind it.
Sounds great. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us again. Congratulations. I believe 9-7. Am I right there? I think so.
I think.
It's close, somewhere around there.
3 in a row.
8, 7. I don't remember.
8, 7, 9,
and
7.
I think it's 8, 7.
Also, you're going to be going to down to Knoxville
yeah.
for the Invitational. How many matches will you be playing down there?
We'll have 4 matches. So we'll have 3 in pool play. So our pool play will be Ridgewood, Knoxville, and Brimfield. So we know we played Ridgewood and Knoxville already and came out with wins on both of those. The Knoxville game was a tough game. That was a big challenge for us. So we definitely have to come with our A game. Those are ones they're not going to go to a third set. So even if we split them, they'll just call them a tie. But then they'll kind of do that 4th set. First place will play first place in each pool, second place in second place. So I think the other pool has Wethersfield, Abingdon, Avon, Illini Bluffs, and Roanoke Benson. So a lot of good competition.
Pretty good memory, I think.
It hasn't changed in years. I think that it's the same teams for the last 6 years.
Usually it is, yeah. Hey, I got one question. I know October's coming up, and we have the Volley for the Cure. Your shirt kind of reminded me of the ribbons. But I just didn't know which day. Do you remember?
Do you have the calendar?
I do have a calendar. I'm like, the 7th? Not sure. I just thought maybe I'd give a heads up to the
let's see.
people.
So I think it will be the home game the week of the 13th through 17th. I don't remember which night we have a home.
Newman?
Yes.
Okay. So just putting that out there. I thought, well.
Yes, so we'll do a Volley for a Cure night then, in honor of all the women and men that have fought in breast cancer, and just a chance for us to kind of give it something extra to go out and fight for that night.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you so much again.
Yep, thank you.
Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Coach Bree Simon of the Kewanee Volleyball Boiler Girls. We sure appreciate her coming up and taking the time to talk. And, Coach, you got some stats for us, don't you?
I do. So we got Kendall DeBleek had 1 service point, 8 assists. Claire Taylor had 3 service points, 2 aces, 1 assist, 2 digs. Macy Anderson had 9 service points, 1 ace, 3 kills, 3 digs. Lily Hampton had 1 really awesome kill. I remember
boy,
that one where
yeah.
the number 11 was right there and she just took it. Colby Cernovich, 3 kills. Damaris Diaz had 1 service point, 2 kills, 4 blocks, and 2 digs. Macy Pickering had she had 6 assists, 5 kills, 1 block, 1 dig. Kieran Abernathy had 2 kills. Taylor Van Winkle had 2 service points, 1 ace, 3 kills, 1 dig. We had Audrey Klukas with 1 service point, 1 ace, 1 kill. Remy Hicks had a dig. Isabella Vargas had 2 assists. Sarah Reyes had 3 digs. And I'm going to tell you, it's so hard to do stats when the ball is flying that fast. So, like, just a disclaimer, I don't catch everything. Because usually when we do stats, more than one person does it. So it's a little hard, but I might have missed something here and there. Also wanted to say that I know they're selling boiler bracelets. I can't remember if it's for the junior or senior class, and they were selling them tonight. I think they're $5 for a bracelet. So if anybody's interested in those, I know they're selling them to raise money for a class.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
So there's lots of fun things out there. Blankets, bracelets.
You can have a whole attire
Yeah.
of
I know.
Kewanee.
Homecoming T-shirts. I think they were due today as far as ordering goes, but yeah, that's coming up soon.
Once again, we want to tell you, the folks, that the next time Kewanee will be playing will be on Saturday at Knoxville for the Knoxville Invitational, and then they will be playing again the next volleyball match here at HF Broadman Gymnasium. Will be against Bureau Valley on Saturday, October the 4th, and that should be fun time also for everybody at Kewanee. And so I want to say, Chief, thanks very much to Jacob Donor, our videographer, for doing what he does all the time. Thanks to Bob McKee for doing the sophomore game. Thanks, Bob. Do a great job as always. And I also want to say thanks to Amanda here. This broadcast has been brought to you by these fine sponsors, and they are Breedless Sporting Goods in downtown Kewanee, Mel Foster Company, Cerno's Bar and Grill and Coco's Coffee Shop, both in downtown Kewanee, People's National Bank, Cernovich's Auto Truck and Wrecking in Kewanee, Edward Jones in downtown Kewanee, Kewanee Schools Foundation, Martin Engineering in Neponset, Kewanee Physical Therapy and Rehab Specialists, also to Community State Bank of Galva and Kewanee, Great Dane, OSF St. Luke Medical Center in Kewanee, Gustafson Ford in Kewanee, State Bank of Toulon, Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Union Federal Savings and Loan Association, Hammond Henry Hospital in Geneseo and Kewanee, Ed Morris Chevrolet and GMC of Kewanee. Again, thank you so much for watching and listening. And again, for Amanda Johnson by my side, this is Russ Hughes saying good night and God bless.